Make sure you're sitting down for this because what I'm about to tell you will knock your socks off. The president of Mexico has just posted proof, alleged proof, of elves. More specifically, a woodland elf, with this picture right here on his Twitter that looks like it came straight off of a 3 a.m. YouTuber's thumbnail, just minus the circles and the red arrows. But to show you the original tweet, he says, I share 2 photos of our supervision of the Mayan train works. One taken by an engineer 3 days ago, apparently from an Elves, which an Elves, I looked it up, it's a top of spirit or spirit in the mythological tradition of certain Maya people from the Yucatan Peninsula and Guatemala, also called Chenque or Chanque by the Nahuatl people. But don't let my bad pronunciation distract you from the fact that this is the real president of Mexico that posted this. I will open his Twitter account right here so you can see that's the real president, but I'm going to continue reading the post now. Another by Diego Prieto of a splendid pre-Hispanic sculpture in Ekbalam. Everything is mystical. So he's comparing the sculpture on the right that is from Ekbalam, which is a very beautiful place. Just looking at these ruins is absolutely awesome. I would love to visit this place. But back to the topic at hand, the picture on the left, can't believe I'm about to say this, is what the president of Mexico tweeted and is claiming is this mystical entity that relates back to this ancient pre-Hispanic culture. That's basically like if Joe Biden just posted a picture of Bigfoot and said, hey, Bigfoot's real. My initial reaction when I seen this image was that, oh, that's a monkey with a blonde wig on. I don't know why I thought that. I thought that was just like a chimpanzee with a blonde wig until I actually read it and I was like, oh, the president of Mexico just posted proof, alleged proof, of an elf, a mystical being. And if you notice, this has been fact-checked by Twitter, and it's actually useful for once. A fact-check has actually gave me some useful information, because apparently the president of Mexico says this picture on the left is from 3 days ago that an engineer took, but also there's an article from 2021 with this exact same picture. So how is an image from like 2 years ago only taken 3 days ago, unless there's some like weird time travel aspect in there that I'm not picking up on. Anyways, this 2021 article that they link to says that it's alleged witch captured in General Tehran, Nuevo Leon, and causes a stir on social networks. And then if you scroll down, you'll see that they posted a tweet, supposedly what I believe is to be the original tweet from someone named Juan Francisco Martinez, and he posted this in 2021. It's the same exact pictures that we're seeing from the Mexican president, and he's saying that they were taken 3 days ago, which doesn't obviously add up. Now, obviously, as someone who lives not in Mexico, I know nothing about Andres Manuel, the president of Mexico, so I don't know if he's like a whack job normally, if he typically wears the tinfoil hat when he's giving speeches and whatnot, but clearly, as a president of a country, this is kind of weird to share, to share like a mystical kind of Bigfoot image. Like, this is a Bigfoot quality image. This is the same quality as this picture right here. This picture always comes in handy when I need it. This genuinely is just one of those random videos or pictures you'll see on the internet floating around. I believed that this image was real for the longest time when I was little. I believed all those cryptid videos. My aunts and uncles used to scare me to death with those stupid car driving down the road jump scares. I was a very gullible child. If someone walked up to me and they were standing beside a white van and said, hey, hop in here and I got some candy for you, all the Reese's cups you could eat, I would have hopped in without a second thought. But naturally, when it comes to this cryptid creatures, elves, goblins, gnomes, whatever you want to call it, and these grainy photos of proof of them, it naturally stirs up a lot of controversy. And apparently he posted this on Twitter as thousands of people were gathered in the largest protest against his administration yet. So that's a pretty crazy time to post something this crazy when people are actively trying to get you out of office. I don't know if I would have done that, but hey, it was definitely an option, I guess. Should I address the people and their concerns and what they're protesting about, or should I post a blurry picture of an alleged elf? Weigh out the options. This one's better. Now, obviously, like I said, I don't know anything about, like, Mexico's politics. I don't even know really anything about the United States politics, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know if he's a good leader, a bad leader, or if he's just a goofball all around. I don't know. I'm purely talking about this silly Twitter post that he made. Regardless of everything else though, you can't tell me that someone who has an actual impact on the world, the leader of a country, posting something this bananas isn't one of the craziest things you've ever seen on the internet. This dude has a very big impact on the world and his country, and he's out here posting stuff trying to prove the existence of woodland elves. These mystical beings, trying to connect them to these pre-Hispanic sculptures, saying that this is proof because they existed then, the people carved them into the walls, so now they also exist, and here's a picture proving it. It's like the same thing of those cave paintings or I don't know what they were. I don't know if they were carvings or drawings, but regardless, I think they were cave paintings of like UFOs, airplanes, and spacecrafts and whatnot. I talked about them in one of my Ancient World Mysteries videos. They just turned out to be a big coinkadink. So just because an ancient culture drew something or sculpted something, and you have like a blurry image, it doesn't mean it's real, unfortunately. But anyways, that's it for this one. I just wanted to show you this proof, this new proof we have of elves. Yeah, that means goblins are by proxy probably real as well. Even gnomes, those are probably real. I've looked at those in other videos. This was just such a silly situation, I couldn't pass it up. I had to talk about it because I took a solemn swear to silliness when I made this channel. Nothing puts a grin on my face like a world leader posting a picture of a mystical creature claiming that it's proof that it actually exists.